Hello, mis amores. Hope you're doing great, and I hope you will be feeling even better during and after this video. I know I probably won't, but I just decided to try a different style of video just to try something new, something a little bit more relaxing, I hope, to everyone who enjoys listening to my voice, and especially the more relaxed version of my voice. I've mentioned it in last week's video, it is more relaxing to use, but I've grown out of using it because while it is relaxing for me to use, it is very exhausting to use in a social context because it just gets lost in the crowd, in the noise of the world. Not that the normal voice that I use is not my normal voice, but it's just like different contexts, different voices. And I think that's normal. Even with that one, I notice a lot of times whenever there's a crowd or so, I have to literally scream and shout for other people to hear me because I don't know what it is about my tone, but it gets eaten up. It just gets lost. And that is one of the reasons why I'm probably not the most social person. It just gets so exhausting to talk at some point. Or usually I just listen. But I don't know if I can really blame my voice for that. Anyway, as you can see, we've got a lot of snacks here. And I thought about a way to start this maybe new series in which we obviously try something new, was for me to only try new things. I basically just went to a German supermarket and there are always some things that are like, oh, what the fuck is this? I've never tried this. And today I've gathered all of the snacks at a German supermarket that I have never tried in my life. Today's the day. Also, if we are gonna keep this going, then this setup definitely needs some work. It took me an hour of moving things around and this is the best version I could come up with. It doesn't really help that I don't have a table. Yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Also love how it's the complete opposite of what we've done last week. So the first one that we're gonna try is something that I've seen very often but never tried, and I wonder why, because they actually sound really good except that they're milk chocolate, but they're crunchy balls covered in milk chocolate. I just thought they sound good, they look good, and they probably sound good biting into them. And most importantly, I've never had them before. Is it a cookie inside? Cereals. Okay, cheers. That sounds good. As expected, they're really nice to eat. You don't get a lot of flavor. It's literally just crunch and then it's sweet. But I also wasn't expecting more than that. Actually, you do get a little bit of cereal flavor, but I think it's really all about the experience of eating this. Pretty nice. I don't know if we do ratings or if I'll forget about it throughout the videos, but these will get a 6 out of 10 probably. Like, I'd be happy if I were to go somewhere and they'd have a bowl of these, and I would probably keep snacking away. Actually, I would try not to even start because I knew if I started, there would be no end unless the bowl is empty. By the way, if we were to keep this going, I would love to do a version of snacks that you guys really, really love, no matter where you guys are from. Maybe let me know your favorite snacks and treats and stuff that you can just like buy packaged, no fresh stuff. The next thing is kind of the same vibe, I think. They're called zebra bites. They're kind of like, I don't know, waffle cones. Like hard ones. Hazelnut cream bites, they're called. We love what we bake, it says. This looks very German. I think they're also going to be crunchy and filled with chocolate. Just sounds good, right? They're going to be good. Nope. They're kind of disappointing coming from the crunch of these because this is the kind of crunch that kind of dissolves immediately, and so the crunch is kind of underwhelming. It's like the tiniest bit of crunch and then it just dissolves. And they're filled with like the Nutella wannabe filling, which sometimes I prefer because usually it tastes nuttier than Nutella because Nutella doesn't really taste nutty to me. This one tastes a bit cheap though. I think kids would be happy about them because they're just sweet. Let's give them a 4 out of 10. Yeah. Let's continue with the one that I'm most excited about because they look like something that should be a big thing wherever they're from, but I have never heard of nor seen them anywhere, and they're called Smash. I hope that's what I'm gonna be thinking, like Smash. They're also sweet, salty, and crispy, which sounds amazing. We've got a crispy snack covered with chocolate. That sounds underwhelming. It's a corn snack. So all of the first languages seem kind of Scandinavian or made in Oslo. Is this a Norwegian snack? Do I have Norwegian viewers? I'm excited to try them anyway, but I wonder which part of this is salty because it doesn't say anything about salt. And when I got them, I was hoping that there were going to be like the chocolate covered pretzels because those I really, really love. They're probably one of my favorite sweet snack. We've got 2 in 1 apparently, but so be it. The chocolate is melting already, so I'm gonna bite into them. They look a bit sad. That's a nice crunch. Salty. They're really good. Wow, they really do remind me a little bit of the chocolate covered pretzels. Actually, very much. It's just a different crunch. I don't know which of the crunches I love more, but these are really good. These are a definite 10 out of 10. They would be even better with dark chocolate. You do get the slightest corn flavor. Oh my god. But that chocolate is probably not the best quality or not tempered properly because yes, it's hot in here, but it's not that hot. These didn't melt as fast. I just know these are going to be my favorite thing today. Maybe because they're yellow. Luckily, I'm still feeling kind of sweet, probably because I don't really eat sweets. And so this is like Christmas and Easter together. Also, I don't really celebrate Easter, but you get it. These ones I'm excited about. These are some sort of like tartlets. They look a bit more like a cookie, to be honest. They're coconut tartlets with apricot and cherry fruit filling. I was sold as soon as I saw that they're coconut tartlets. And if you want to hear it in Spanish, we've got tartitas de coco con relleno de fruta de albaricoque y cereza. Oh. I love that the first ingredient is sugar. It definitely has a crumbly cookie base. Anyway, let's try this. Oh, they're quite soft. Let's move on. What a waste. These aren't really good. These can go back to where they come from. I'll give them maybe a 2 out of 10 if I'm being nice. And then we'll just move on. I think we're going to the Netherlands now. I also found them next to puffertjes, or however you pronounce them, which I've also never had. So I was debating whether or not I should take them. Or these dubbelaars. It's a Dutch cookie specialty. It says it's like 2 layers of cookie, it seems, filled with something. They do look quite good. It looks like a normal cookie. Then there's hazelnut on top, I think, and covered in chocolate, drizzled chocolate. Yeah, I have no idea what that filling is, but that's kind of the crunch I was expecting from the other ones. I think the filling is literally just icing, but it gives it some moisture. Flavor-wise, they really remind me of a German cookie, which is called Butterspritzgebäck. There are these circles that taste really good. I think people often eat them with their coffee to dip them in because they're not the most flavorful cookie, but I just loved eating them on their own. I think the cookie base tastes very much like that, and then it's obviously covered in chocolate. It has a bit of a hazelnut note because of the hazelnut on top. And then the filling that doesn't bring a lot of flavor, but just moisture. And I really like them. I would definitely bring them to a picnic. And I think I might just have to because now I have all of these. And all of this. Who's coming to my picnic? Okay, maybe I do want something salty now as a sort of palate cleanser. I think I'm gonna go with this very German snack. I think they're also very like Spanish, and Italy has them also, no? Very thin salami situation. I found a plant-based one, which is something I've never tried before. So I wonder how good they are because I did used to like these snacks. Actually, 22 grams of protein per 100 grams is quite a lot, right? Although this is 90 grams, so you'd have to eat the entire package and more. Oh. They look a little bit lighter, more orange, but the texture feels not the same. Not as tough and hard. Oh, no. The flavor is pretty good, but they're so dry. Like you can see when I bite off of it, I think. Let's just give them a 4 out of 10 and move on. And that's just for the flavor, because if they worked on the texture a little bit more, then they would be nicer. Now I'm feeling salty, so let's try this street food mix from Mitsuba. I don't know, I think it's just nuts, Indonesian inspired with peanuts, rice snacks, and coconut. Also, they tell me to get the full flavor all in one bite, to take a handful, I guess, and shove it in my mouth. Oh, they're quite massive, the nuts. Or whatever that is. Some of the nuts are covered. Oh, that's supposed to be beef, but surely this is veggie, right? Cheers. Even when I bought this, I was like, this is probably not for me. My instincts were right. I don't know why I got the coconut flavor. While I do love coconut, I only love coconut in a sweet way. I can handle it in like a soup and a savory dish, but I don't think it's good in there. It's not like I'm disgusted by it. I just don't really enjoy it. To me, coconut is just meant to be eaten sweet, in a sweet way, which obviously is not true, but to my taste buds it is. So I don't really like this. 4 out of 10. But I think a lot of you guys will love this. So maybe give this one a go if you can find it anywhere. But so far, the more savory or salty snacks, they're not really doing it for me. I've also only got one more, and I think we're just gonna go for it. It's this Veggie Beefy Garazza XXL snack. Beefy is like similar to the salami that we've tried. It's usually a little thicker, but it's like just a stick of salami that you have as a snack. And then Beefy came out with different versions of it. Then there's also like this pocket situation. And I found a veggie one of this, which I guess is filled with a tomato sauce, some salami and cheese. Or I guess in this case it might be pepperoni, I don't know. Oh, that smells like a great tomato sauce. I don't think you're supposed to heat this up. I think you just eat it like that, because otherwise there would be instructions on the packaging, I think. It just says petit pain de fromage avec 19% de produits végétariens à la façon d'un salami à base de blé et de pois. Yeah, I'll just do that. Ooh, now it looks like a snack for cats. It looks like you're supposed to eat this up, because why is the tomato sauce dry? All of my cologne bottles just standing here to hold up all of these things. And a candle and books and sage tea, because apparently sage tea is supposed to help you sweat less. But if you've got any other tips and advice on how to sweat less, I welcome them, because I've been struggling with this all my life, and I'm just like, I just finally want to get rid of it. I'm a heavy sweater, I admit it, which then leads to body acne, which it's just something that I will never be able to get rid of, it seems. Except maybe with sage now. Or with your advice, please help me. Anyway, let's try this. This bread feels like paper, but this tomato sauce is really good. I want it with just the tomato sauce. I don't even need the salami in there. I think this would be a nice snack on the go. Yeah, I'm actually surprised at how much I like this. There's probably some weird stuff in there. Like the ingredient list is very long. But it's definitely the best savory snack out of all of them. I still won't give it more than like 6 out of 10 because it wasn't like mind-blowing. It gets the job done, I think. Let's move on to a German staple, which is gummies, gummy bears. This is a vegan brand. I just really wanted to try this pop mix because it just looked so fun. Apparently it's a really hard to chew type of gummy. It says wow on it. I'm not always super excited about gummies, rarely ever, but maybe I will be after this, finally. Oh no. Oh, Ooh, lips. Love ya. See, flavor-wise, I think I would like them, but they have this like white, gummy, weird marshmallowy thing on the back, which that part I never really liked. They're edible, but I would just never reach for them. I do love the texture. I like really hard to eat gummies. Cut yes, 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 yes. Or more like cut no. No, they're okay. I'm probably not the best person to rate gummies. On a good day, I would give them a 6 out of 10. We just move on. That was my one go at gummies. We're gonna go to chocolate bars. So I've got this vegan, I don't know if Duplo is a thing elsewhere. It probably is, but I think I've got a vegan version of this. So we've got a crunchy spelt wafer with a cocoa cream filling, probably hazelnut as well. And I hope they will be good. Ooh. Oh, that filling is dry. I love how this is on the packaging, like this cream, the chocolate cream filling, and this is the cream that you get. It tastes a bit old. And judging by the texture of the cream, they just might be old. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Probably a good 6 out of 10. I don't know. Let's go back to cookies. I think that's what we can do best. We have a German staple here, which is the Prinzenrolle. It's usually one disc of cookie, a chocolate cream inside, but like harder, and then another disc of cookie on top, like a sandwich cookie basically. They now have a version with strawberry cheesecake, which I've never seen before, which I'm also scared of because it's probably gonna be super sweet and like absolutely terrible. It might not even be new. My mother used to eat the shit out of Prinzenrolle, out of these cookies. We would always have them at home, but like never the fancy version. We always had the cheap version. They have a fancy opening apparently. Damn, that's pretty fancy. And then you can just grab your cookie out of this one. Were they always this small? Enjoy the faint sound of Berlin. No. Entschuldigung, bring back my chocolate. This is just sweet. It looks cute, but it should be forbidden. It's just sweet. There's no flavor. A faint artificial strawberry. I think kids would love this. Unfortunately, I'm not a kid anymore, so I don't love this. We're now gonna try nut buttercups though, mainly because they're also strawberry flavored. They're cashew strawberry filled nut buttercups, I guess inspired by Reese's Cup. I think this brand is entirely vegan. I really like this brand. I don't like their prices, but they also have a really great protein bar. I think I paid €2 for 2 small cups. They better be worth it. It smells like really great chocolate. It's dark chocolate, definitely. It smells expensive, like a praline. Wow. Oh, holy fuck. This is really good. It actually does taste like a praline. I'm not sure I'm getting strawberry. It's mainly just the chocolate with the cream inside. It also doesn't taste like cashew, but I don't think it's supposed to taste like cashew. I can't even explain what it tastes like, but it tastes really good. I just really would love for this brand to sponsor me. That would make me happy. I don't know why I keep asking for sponsors, even though I literally never have any. But maybe one day. Sponsor me. I don't know if I should deduct points for false advertising because it doesn't taste like strawberry. I do want to give it a 10 out of 10 because it just tastes so good, but it doesn't taste like strawberry, and that's kind of what I was promised. So maybe we'll go with an 8 out of 10. Had I not seen the packaging, it would be a 10 out of 10 flavor wise. Maybe I do get a little bit of fruitiness in there, but it might just be me. Let's go for the last one that we've got here. Famous Italian cookie, even though I don't know about this brand. I have never seen this brand before. I've only known this by Veggie. And this is also a pistachio filled one, which I was excited to see because the normal one I do know, Mulino Bianco, they do have a pistachio. Oh, is it the same brand, just a different packaging? Oh, they're from Barilla. Oh, interesting. They make cookies? No, they look exactly the same. They must be the same. Well, either way, I've never tried the pistachio cream filled one. They look cute as usual. They smell excellent and they taste. I don't even care what it's filled with. This cookie is just the best cookie ever. I really want to know the recipe to their cookies because they just taste so good. This pistachio filling is nice. It works really well. But this cookie is just the star of the show. And so in this case, it's actually really good that the pistachio cream is not really full of flavors. That way I can taste the cookie a little bit better. But the pistachio cream itself, on its own, it's very full of pistachio flavor. It gets lost a little with a cookie. That's a really great cookie. It's sweet, but not overwhelmingly sweet. That's a 10 out of 10, you guys. Let's move on to our last snack. You guys know I couldn't do a snack video and not try something lemon flavored, right? So I found this new ice cream. It's definitely from Germany. This brand is called Melzer and Fu. I don't know who Fu is, but Melzer is a German TV chef. I think you either hate him or love him. I will not say what I think of it. No, like I just never really thought you were funny. I never thought you were... No, like honestly, I don't care about him in the nicest way possible. Like anyway, no opinions out there. I will love you though if this is good because this is lemon basil bash, handmade yogurt ice cream blended with a lemon and basil sauce. It sounds like it's made for me. I mean, the green sauce maybe doesn't look very appetizing. Oh, it smells very much like basil and not at all like lemon, so I'm a bit scared. Oh, Oh. So at first it was kind of sour, which I was like, not very often lemon flavored, like ice cream especially, is sour. Lemon flavored, but not really lemon experience. Pureed lemons. The ice cream itself is really just a normal yogurt ice cream that tastes good, but doesn't really have a lot of flavor. The flavor really comes from the sauce. I think the ratio is not right. I really like it. It just has to be a little less basil and more lemon flavor. Tastes more like a basil sauce with a hint of lemon. It's probably one of the better ice creams that I've ever eaten because I don't really like ice cream that much. This ice cream is just really good. I wonder how well distributed the sauce is throughout the whole cup, because it actually looks like it just sits on top and then it wouldn't be enough. Wow, guys, I haven't snacked this much in forever. This drained me. This was a nice experience. Like, I love trying new things, and that's again why I ask you to send me snacks as well. Not literally send them to me, but like tell me so that I can try more new stuff that I hopefully have never had. Let me know what you think of this more like relaxed setting and tone of the video in general. Maybe you haven't even seen what I've really eaten in this video. Maybe you have just listened to it, which I do also appreciate that if you leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Regardless, I will probably see you next week with a more normal video, or a video that you guys are already used to. I hope I'll see you then. I appreciate all the comments and thoughts on this one. That's it for me here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Y entonces nos vemos la próxima vez. Y bye. Goodbye.